Okay, I hope everything is working. Long time no see again. Hi, my little bats. A little bit of a spontaneous stream because I did want to stream on the weekend, and technically I wanted to stream on Friday, but let me just first swap over to my correct screen here. Gonna use the Ardent Chill stream. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Gut spakut. So, where was I? Oh yeah. Gonna keep the music a little bit up because I kind of like it. First and foremost, I kind of want to start first with why didn't I stream, as I said, on the weekend or on Friday like I wanted to? Why didn't that happen? As well as why I didn't stream on Monday, so yesterday, and why do I stream now? First and foremost, no, we're gonna start first with that. I hope you're all doing well. What about me? I'm gonna say it how it is. Currently at work, I am deep in the shit. Let's just say it how it is. I already hinted on it on my Twitter quite a lot, quite harshly, that our team leader is incompetent, and due to his incompetence, we are now really back with tickets. Like, we have a huge backlog and it doesn't seem to get better. It is so bad that management even had to step in and demanded from us that every single one of us makes overtime, 8 hours overtime per week. I did that. I have now 9 hours of overtime done in like a week, and it got so bad that every day I came back home extremely tired. And it was so bad that even during the weekend I was so exhausted I couldn't get up. I had to take naps in between and I didn't do shit, and that is a really bad sign. That's why today I only worked an hour longer instead of 2. And that's why I feel now a little bit better now that I had the possibility to sit down a little bit for a second and to get myself ready, and that's why I want to stream today. Don't worry, I hope that this will not be the I hope this will be the last time that this will happen, but if so, I will try to make you all know about it as soon as I can. But we are going to do something a little bit different because I kind of want to try something out. Let me first turn off this music here. I kind of want to do something totally different. I am one of these people. For those who don't know, I'm one of these people who loves to do deep dives. I hope you don't hear my neighbor or whoever is making loud music in the background. But I'm someone who loves to do deep dives sometimes. And one of my guilty pleasures, I say it how it is, one of my guilty pleasures is Amberlynn Reid. I don't think I have to explain who this individual is on YouTube, but let's just say, in a quick summary, it's a YouTube channel made by a woman who is on the internet since 11 years, I think, trying to lose weight, but instead of losing weight, she gained over 200 pounds, which in kilograms is lbs in kilograms. We're talking about nearly 100. We're talking about around 90 kilograms, ladies and gentlemen. So this woman, yeah, amazing, or no? So, I gonna start like, how is it called? Oh, I forgot. Das Games. Anyway, I kind of want to start to do more like reactions a little bit because I do have a lot of opinions. I try to not be extremely petty. Like this is the only person who can be petty about her is Michael B. Petty. But I kind of want to do this myself because yeah, she is really interesting. She is a case study for sure. Why do I have her subscribed? Because I want to know when Apathetic Facts, for example, uploads, or Under the Hood. I'm a huge fan of Mr. Snowflake. So every time I see Amberlynn Reid has uploaded something, I know that at around like a day or 2 days later, I can expect a video from either Mr. Snowflake or Apathetic Facts. I do sometimes watch, by the way, Karina Kaboom. I'm not really that fan of her, of the way how she's making these videos, but all in all, I like her. I like her attitude. I like her Kermits. But anyway, we're gonna start watching that. The latest one. That was uploaded 23 hours ago. Sorry. In German you say the last number before the first, like, you don't say 23 in German, you say 320 technically, but language. Anyway, I tried to watch a little bit. I watched the Apathetic Facts video about it. It's hilarious. And apparently Tommy is in her state. Apparently Tommy made a visit where I have already a huge opinion, but we're going to start watching. Oh. Oh. Sorry, let me make it loud enough. If it is too loud, please let me know, okay?
Welcome to a new video. So today is
Twonk!
January 7th on a Tuesday, and I'm sure you guys were expecting like another vlog with Tommy here, but that's not the way it went down. So this video is just like an update, if you will, because for me, it has been days since I've filmed, and I did that because I really just wanted to unplug. I unplugged from watching YouTube, from being on social medias. I didn't want to film. I said, I want to spend my time with my girlfriend while she's here, and I don't want to have to worry about all of the noise.
I wish I could do that. As I said just in the beginning, I am overworked already with overtime and everything. And thankfully, I'm not saying that I'm not privileged in any way, shape, or form. I am fucking privileged that I live in Switzerland, and I am currently working on getting a possibility to enter a new apprenticeship because I'm really interested in IT. Because I started to learn in the current job that I am that I absolutely adore tech. I love tech. Tech is so cool. I love it. And I kind of want to go and expand in it. But I don't just want to do tech in a normal way. Like I would like to go into IT, of course, and like programming, but I want to do baby steps because I'm not a real huge tech savvy. But I would like to first start with like media, like how to edit videos, how to program, how to design websites and stuff like that before then going into learning other things in tech. Anyway, I wish I could just go to my boss or to my team leader and be like, I just want to unplug. That's why I'm not coming for work. This woman has so many privileges just because of it. I can understand that having social media as a full-time job can be extremely difficult sometimes, because keeping in mind that you're always faced with the bullshit that is happening on the internet, I absolutely understand. But she isn't doing much. First of all, she could all avoid these extremely quote-unquote toxic YouTubers. Let's just say she says that who what's his name? Oh fuck. Mr. Snowflake is an asshole. She says that Karina Kaboom is toxic. All of these people are toxic, okay? Okay, you don't have to watch them. You don't have to. You don't have to watch them. So you're putting yourself into a position where you are faced and confronted with things that are already not doing good to your mental health, apparently. And then you're saying, oh, I want to unplug. Okay, how many people have this privilege to just unplug from their job where they're not doing a lot? She isn't going up for work. She's not even waking up at like 7 a.m. She isn't even waking up at 7 a.m. to get ready for her job. She isn't even getting herself ready for her job. She sometimes comes up in her PJs. This is also a thing. And then she's unplugging. Okay, another thing where we can say, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt, is her girlfriend is visiting her. So you do not want to work while your girlfriend is visiting you. Okay. But still. But still, imagine just saying, my girlfriend is here, I'm not going to work. Cool. I wish I could do that. And the other thing is, Rarity is still missing. Why is Tommy in Oklahoma? Didn't Amberlynn say in one of her videos that Tommy will not stop looking for Rarity? But why is she then in Oklahoma? Do you think that Rarity ran back to Oklahoma from Wisconsin? Why is she there? Listen, I'm all for love the people you love, even though I think that Tommy is an absolutely horrible person for being a feeder and already having probably killed her late fiance. But even then, I'm already walking. I'm already talking way too much, and we are not even a minute in.
But somehow the noise did find me, and we'll talk a little bit about that. But really, you guys, I did not have the mental capacity to like want to vlog. It's just a lot has been happening, like with the whole cookie crumble thing, and like someone impersonating my girlfriend and me, especially in such like a for the lack of a better word, scandalous and just vile way. It has been a lot, and it has been heavy, and now it's like more drama is being started with Alexis.
Where I also don't really understand, you're always teasing this cookie crumble video. You even said yourself that you would be ready to upload it on the internet. Of course, you said that you would want to get this monetized, and like you would sell the video even to some extent. But you're always bringing it up. Sure, it's not really that nice, but you're always bringing it up. And you did send it to someone you knew that was in a marriage. Don't you think that this was a really bad idea to send it to someone, or to someone who like Alexis, where you know that she has BPD and might do something really erratic, like uploading such a video? I'm not saying that either one of them, by the way. I just want to say it out right now before somebody says, oh, you accuse this person for doing this and that. No. I don't want to accuse anyone for uploading this video. Technically, this person should go to jail for it, in my opinion, because this is considered revenge porn, and in some states, revenge porn is illegal. But this is then the other thing. She rather wants to complain about it instead of taking actions. Amber, you could go out there and be like, hey, you know what? I don't want to be treated like that. I will find this person. I will send it to the police because it's illegal. You're not doing anything. We ain't doing shit. It's like you're saying, oh hey, my finger is broken. Oh no, did you went to the doctor? No. I'm sounding like Mr. Snowflake. But do you get what I mean? You can't complain about this thing but not doing anything about it. The same with the cookie crumble video. You could take actions. You could go to the police. At least try, because in most states this is considered to be illegal. Revenge porn. Come on. But rather than doing something, you just rather complain because it's easier to complain than to take action. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about.
And we'll talk a little bit about that in this video as well. And someone messaged me recently where they were just like, girl, I feel so bad for you because you're constantly having to put out fires that you didn't start. And I was like, damn, that hit me like a truck, like a massive truck. And I'm like, that's literally how it feels a lot of the time. A really good example of that is like the cookie crumble and like the walnut situation. And that's just been like literally my life on YouTube for years now. It's like,
wow. You are the one who has to put out fires you didn't even start. Who are you fucking? Who you're trying to gaslight here? Are you trying to gaslight yourself, girl? I'm sorry, but you do start these things. You do start it. Or at least you're not trying to really solve it. You're always I don't like to say hate because hate is extremely strong, but I dislike people like that. Making themselves all the time to be a victim. There is another YouTuber, or no, not a YouTuber, a streamer on Twitch. I'm not gonna say her name, even though it technically wouldn't really matter. I don't really have a huge following, and I don't really think she would care for me. But I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to really give her that much attention. But there is a streamer in the German influencer community. She's also someone who would put herself all the time to be the victim. All the time. Even if it isn't about her, she's the victim all the time. And I have the feeling that this is her as well. This is Amberlynn Reid. And I would wish to see who the hell would text her such a message. The same way I would like to see whoever tells her she doesn't look like 30, that she looks like she's in high school or in her young 20s. Bish, I mean, I don't know if people really say that to her to try to be nice, or if she gets bamboozled all the bloody time and doesn't really see it. But girl, you do not look like someone who is in high school. You look like someone that is 40 or someone that is approaching 40. Your skin looks horrible. Did you look at your arms? Okay, you have a condition that makes you pick your skin a lot, which is the reason why you have many scars. But it's dry, and in some places it's fucking greasy. Even your skin is it looks like it's molding, without even trying to sound horrible here. If you eat thousands of calories of just junk and salt, your skin skin starts to look moldy. That's why, for example, people like Asmongold, who also has a really poor diet, his skin and his hands, they look like they're molding because it's of the shit he's eating. Or not eating, that's why he's so thin. And with her, the same. And no, you're not putting out fires that you didn't light. You are making bigger fires that you created. Again, about the cookie crumble video, you could have gone to the police about it and take actions about it, but you would never do that because that requires effort. And people who are so convenient, they would never take action. Because guess what, Pookie? It's so difficult to get up your bloody ass and just say, you know what? I'm gonna do my best and take action. Example, lose weight. That's it's so simple. Oh man.
I try to stay away from drama. I try to just vlog my...
You're trying to stay away drama, but went always to the live streams of Jordi, or you're watching Karina Kaboom all the time, or you're watching so many drama videos about you. You're not staying away from drama. Who you're lying to? Yourself? Sure. That's why there are so many screenshots of you being in somebody else's live stream. And technically, to be fucking honest, it wouldn't be fucking surprising if you would end up in my live stream, to be fucking honest.
My life and share my life, and somehow, some way, things start happening online that like I have to put out, and it's a fire that I didn't even start. And
girl, you accused multiple people of RAPE and said, oh, I just used the wrong word. That isn't a fire that you didn't start it? Isn't that a fire that you started, girl? Or how about the fact that you said that you will pay back? I have to be conscious because back now goes with they, them, and they don't want to use the old short name Becky. They want to be called Beck. I try to respect it. You said that you will pay back for the time they were on live stream with you, but apparently they never saw a penny from you. That isn't a fire that you started, and you still didn't put it out. In fact, you even tried to say, oh no, I paid them more. And by the way, also misgendering them. Knowing really well that they do you go with they, them. Just saying.
It's just like frustrating. So anyways, I still don't really have the full capacity to like film a whole vlog for you guys today because Tommy did leave today, and it's just really sad, you know, when you're in a long distance relationship and your partner goes back home. Like, we had a whole week together that was just so great. She was actually supposed to leave yesterday. We said our goodbyes, you know, all the crying, all of this and all of that. She gets in the car, she opens the app for her flight, and it said it was delayed. And so here we are. We had an extra night together, which was really great. So yeah, while she was here, we did so much. And there was multiple times I did think of you guys, I promise. Or I was like, wow, I should be filming this, or I should have vlogged this, or that was so funny, or this is so fun. Like, so many different times. But that's just like the YouTuber in me. I've been doing this for over 11 years now, but like the real Amberlynn, not the YouTuber Amberlynn, like the normal everyday living Amberlynn, she won. So there was no vlogging.
There is no difference between the two of them. I'm sorry, girl. You're always putting out a facade in front of everyone. I wouldn't be surprised if you even lie to your own to your reflection in the mirror. I wouldn't be fucking surprised. Here is a fact. I'm not even mad that she didn't vlog anything while Tommy was around, because at the end of the day, this is their time and they are in a relationship, somewhat in a weird way. I don't even want to call it long distance relationship because Um, I, per- I personally think that Amberlynn is just getting used because Emily is a feeder. There's more than enough evidence that Emily is a feeder. But with all of that out of the mind, out of the way, I could understand that Amberlynn could say, hey, you know what? I want to spend time with my girlfriend now. I don't want to rush myself into vlogging the whole time. And that's okay. I kind of get behind it. But what did you do? You said that you did so many different things, but what did you do? I doubt that you guys went out, to be honest. That's why maybe you don't have anything to show. I personally, this is just my opinion, and this is just my thought of why they were just home and eating. They were just home and eating because she looks rounder than ever. It's so sad, to be honest. It's so horrible. How?
But some of the things that we did do, we went to my grandma's and we played some card games with my grandma, my mom. I ended up bringing like veggie trays and fruit trays, and we had like a little salami and cracker.
Salami? Salami. Bro, me and my boyfriend, we start to use the same fucking slang than like Amberlynn, just out of fun. For example, we just come with for example, we are a huge fan of the meme, the salami lay won't fit. And we start to say the salami lay. Salami lay. The salami.
Cheese situation. We actually ended up playing Bad Kitty, which is the card game that I got my grandma, and my grandma was obsessed with it. It was actually really funny and fun, so highly recommend. Very much like Cards Against Humanity / like Apples to Apples type of style, but with like pictures of cats. Like, it was actually really funny. Went to the movies. I saw Wicked, and you guys,
I think you can hear that, right? We don't know who is doing this music the whole time, but sometimes they're turning up the volume so loud. Then they're turning it down, and then they're turning it up again. Okay, I'm gonna turn my mic a bit down. I hope that this is okay. Just so to hope that the beat isn't too bad. I'm so sorry about it. I technically have to call the police once on these people because we don't even really know who's making this music. This beat. It's so strange, bro.
excuse me, I was going into it thinking, okay, it's gonna be an all right movie. Like, there's so much hype around it, and I'm one of those people where it's like, I'm not all about like the hype. It took me literally my whole life to get into Harry Potter. Like, I literally just recently watched it a few years ago because I ignored all the hype. I'm not about the hype. When I like something, I like something, and when I don't, I don't.
Yeah, that's why you're making lip syncs on TikTok that are really trending. By the way, I heard you Americans, you will lose TikTok, so your celebrity status, Amberlynn, will be gone soon. Oh shit. Bro, the bass. I kind of hope that this is just a child who is trying to like push their parents' buttons by turning up the music so loud. Because, oh my god. Anything else, I can't explain it. I'm sorry. But yeah, America, you will lose TikTok. But I will probably use that to also stop with TikTok. Probably completely. Not. I will see. I'm not sure, to be honest. Because I did work quite hard to get at least to these 5,000. And I'm quite proud of it. To some extent, I'm just not uploading enough. This is just my biggest problem. I'm so sorry with the beat. Even my character is reacting to it. Wait. Hold on. It's so loud. Holy shit.
Example is Game of Thrones. Like, I don't understand. I tried to watch it, literally hate it. But what I'm trying to say is, like, I don't fall for the hype. And I am.
That's a lie. You always follow the hype. You're just sometimes too quirky. I do have to say though, I'm not really into Harry Potter myself, but neither am I for Wicked. I didn't watch Wicked. I don't know. It doesn't really. I don't know.
Pretty picky. I have a short attention span. It's terribly hard for me to watch a movie, but I'm telling you, this movie is 2 hours and 40 minutes of just beauty, of art, it was so good. Like, I don't even have words for it. Normally when I go to a movie theater, even if I'm enjoying the movie, I'm like looking at the time like every 10 minutes. It's really bad. I looked at the time one time and it was 2 hours into the movie. And I looked at the time, shooketh. I was like, how did 2 hours go by already? It literally felt like 20 minutes. I am so glad I got to experience this movie in the theater because I'm telling you, that is the way to do it. So if it's still in the theater around June, you have not seen it, please go see it. It was a masterpiece. I cried 3 different times. It was so freaking good. I laughed tons of times and it was just amazing.
Oh
I cannot wait for the second part.
And you guys, she's pulling out the empath card. I cried 3 times in a movie. Not that it is anything bad, but I kind of doubt that she really did that because I don't know.
Guys, I have to tell you this funny thing that happened. So we did end up going to Riverwind Casino, which is like personally my favorite casino in Oklahoma that I've been to. And I don't know what it was, but I got recognized that night at least 5 different times. Like, I don't know. We did go on a Saturday, so there's more people there. And usually in large populated places, I do get recognized quite a bit. This girl said something that I will never be able to forget. Do you guys ever have like this thing where someone like says something to you and something that like sticks in your brain forever? Oh, it's kind of like that. So me and Tommy were just playing the slots. And then I get recognized by these 2 girls that actually work at the casino. They're like the people who go around and say cocktails. They're like literally models. I'm like, okay. And they're like, oh my God, I love you. I love you. And they like literally asked for my autograph. And there was this woman sitting next to Tommy who looks at me and goes, are you a TikToker? Like, how did they know you? Like, this was after the subscribers, hello, if you're watching, came up to me and wanted my autograph and they wanted pictures and stuff. So the woman goes, are you a TikToker? And I was like, yeah, like I'm on TikTok, I'm on YouTube and stuff like that. And she goes, oh, okay. I was looking at you and I was like, yeah, no one really dresses like that. I was like, what do those things like have in common?
Bro, she really believes that this one TikTok made her into a fucking celebrity. Sorry, hold on. I have to put on my blanket. It's really cold and I think that I'm getting somewhat sick. I hope not, but okay, I think the music stopped to some degree. Hold on. I have to put my arm into the other. Okay. Okay, no, the beat is still there, but I hope it's not that bad. It's still kind of bad. Let's keep it like that. Okay.
With each other, like I was literally so confused. And if you guys want to know,
and about the fact nobody is dressing up like you, well, no shit. Nobody is wearing like these mob ass pants. I saw her stretchy ass long black pants. They are so filthy and they're going over her legs. I know she's as tall as I am, but holy fuck. No wonder somebody is saying, this is probably the only part that I really believe, because nobody would wear things like that.
I was wearing the like purple maroon studded rhinestone mesh top with like a black dress. You guys have seen that outfit before. I had to wear it again because I love it. But I was just like, what does that mean? Is that like a compliment, or was that like, I don't know. It's just like one of those things where I'm like, I should have asked her right then and there, like, what did you mean by that?
Well, I tell you what she meant with it. You look ridiculous. I mean, I have no huge issue with people who are maybe dressing things that... Oh, wait, my character isn't really reacting. Hold on. I don't have an issue with people that are maybe dressing up a little bit younger, quote unquote, because at the end of the day, you do you, Pookie, but not gonna lie, some of the things she's wearing are a bit weird. I don't know what it is, but maybe she is too deep, so much deeper into the dress up thing than I am. I don't know, could be.
So moving on to a completely different topic, and speaking of clothing, I have like some merch under construction. I know you guys can see down below that I have like merch that I did years and years ago, but it was kind of like low-key like a troll. I wasn't taking it seriously. I do like the simplicity of it because I do enjoy some simplistic merch. But I don't know how to make merch. I'm not good at it. I've never been taught, and I know that
yeah, that's why you could afford a graphic designer that could make you some good drawing or design you some good ideas, and that's what you could use for your merch. And you're expecting people obnoxious prices. I think, wait, hold on. Oh, where's her merch line? There is no merch line. Where is the merch? Where the merch? Girl. Anyway. I mean, for a phone case with just on it, what was it? Dainty or girly pop or whatever. She expects people to pay $60.
I can teach myself, but it's not really something that I've been fully interested in. But Tommy...
yeah, you're not interested in learning how to make merch, but you're extremely interested to rob people for a $60 phone case that just says dainty with a fucking swirly font on it. This is literally that. The same thing that she did with the fucking earring selling on Depop. Saying like, oh, I want to make a business, but I'm not interested in learning what to think about it, what to do, and how to do it. But the haters ruined it for me.
Surprised me.
Sure.
And made me some merch. Yes, she did. So why I say it's like under construction is because I actually wanted to have the merch physically myself. And that's something I didn't even do with the merch down below because I genuinely did not take it as serious. And so I wanted the merch physically. And so I do have a few things. And also why I say under construction is because I'm still trying to figure out like, when do I want to like put these things up for sale? Because this is like crazy. And I do want...
And the other thing is, where would you sell these things? Because I saw what the merch is, and the merch is okay, it's nice, it's great, but do you put it on your Teespring? Do you upload it on your Teespring, or how are you gonna do it? I don't think that there's making candles. I have no issues with order on demand websites. I mean, Look at me, I use Redbubble, or used Redbubble. I'm gonna soon transfer to Teaser as soon as it's launched, which I hope it's soon. But yeah.
I want to show you like everything. I still have more stuff coming in the mail. I do have a few things though. So you guys know I say girly pop literally all the time. I say dainty, like Dainty Lynn, all of that. So dainty, girly.
Yeah, like your dainty bush.
Pop. Here's just some wrapping paper. So merch, this isn't just gonna be a shirt. It's gonna be like different things that you can have. Dainty, girly pop. I love wrapping paper, and this is just so adorable. And Tommy gave me a really good idea of just like wrapping a box and just like setting it on my bookshelf, because this is so my aesthetic. I really want to like start adding a little bit of pink, pop of color into my life, and I love pink. But this is just an example of how freaking adorable. Next thing is there will be candles. Yes, there will be. This is dainty girly pop candle. Isn't that so adorable? So this is a sage lavender. And I'm telling you, it smells so freaking good. Like, I am actually pretty shocked. Told myself that I was gonna get this merch, and if I genuinely did not like it and feel confident, I was not gonna tell you guys about these things. But I genuinely am obsessed. And what's really important, because there are bigger people who are watching me, I really genuinely love that they carry bigger sizes. So this is a 5X, and I will show you guys like what it looks like on me, but look, dainty girly pop, isn't that so adorable? When things are more like serious and it's not like totally under construction, it's gonna be more professional, and I will gather everything. Like there's gonna be journals, and there's magnets and stickers and etc, etc. I'm also wearing another merch in a clip that I will be showing you in a second, just to kind of get an idea of how it fits. I actually slept in it, so there is like Twinkie fur, wasabi fur, you will see in the clip.
But no rarity fur. Womp womp. No, I hope really that rarity is really okay, but I don't believe. Anyway, I let her talk, and I let her show the merch, because I do genuinely think that the merch is cute. I like the idea, I like the colors on it, I really do. I just hope that she will make the prices more reasonable. I mean, for the candle, I could see that maybe around $25 to $30. The shirt, maybe $25. The wrapping paper, let's make around $15 to $20. But if she expects people to pay for such a shirt around, let's say $50 or $80, then that's absolutely ridiculous. And I also find it really funny that she's now coming with merch and saying that she wants to get to the more professional part of it. Now that she isn't making as much money with YouTube alone. So she is rather in need of money. I mean, I could be wrong. It could be that she's just wanting to make this merch because she really wants to do merch, but I personally believe more that she is making this merch because she needs the money a little bit more than your satisfaction in her video quality, I guess.
Is going to be other merch that says Hecticana, which is actually the shirt that I'm wearing in the clip that you will see here in a minute. And just for size reference, I am wearing the 5X in that clip as well. So again, I keep saying it is under construction, because there is tons of different like sayings and merch I can make, and it's like all super adorable. Like, I'm obsessed. And so if you guys are interested, please let me know. Send me an Instagram message, because like, your girl cannot step foot in the comment section. Not gonna be happening over here. I'm just like genuinely so appreciative of Tommy, because like having like true merch is something that I've always wanted, but it's like I never took the initiative to actually do it, like true authentic merch, instead of like just that silly stuff down there that's listed. But you guys can still get that stuff that's down there, of course, but this is like real cutesy, like tangible. I have this in my hands and I cannot wait to show you guys like the journals and just like all the other stuff. So
she says that she was always interested in making merch, but she never did anything really good. But now she's doing it, and apparently it's kind of coincidental because apparently Tommy has lost her job. So maybe also Tommy wants you to do more with your YouTube and wants to sell more high quality merch. Because apparently you're not really into making feeder content.
To be continued, folks, but that's just like just a little first glance at some of the stuff. So next thing I want to talk about is I'm really in like my perfume era. I've always been in my perfume era. Like I love to smell good. I love my apartment to smell good. And I know a lot of people like to say it's because I'm fat and I don't shower. Literally not how it works. If you spray perfume on poop, it's still gonna smell like poop, just maybe a little florally or a little fruity, and that doesn't smell good. I am a girly pop who is fat, but I am a fat girly pop that does shower and is clean. I've always just...
Keeping in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that in 2019 she didn't shower. She was so immobile that she bathed in bed, and Destiny admitted that when they were living in her mom's house, she didn't use the shower. She took the quote-unquote hooker baths. So you're not that extremely clean yourself, and with these pants that you're wearing every single day with the mob legs, no wonder you will always get cellulitis, especially also with someone that has a condition that makes you want to pick your skin the whole fucking time. I mean, do I believe that she really smells good or not? Technically, I don't really fucking care. But I don't really think that she is smelling as good as she always claims. Because to smell good, she would at least need to shower every second day, or in her condition, she would need to shower every day. And she is also someone who would not brush her hair for months. I sound so horrible. I sound so mean. But I got to a point with this woman that
really loved perfume, and so I got myself 2 new perfumes and I'm excited. We're gonna do a little like first smell, I was gonna say a taste test, but girl, we are not eating perfume today or ever.
Well, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
We're gonna do a smell test, if you will. So I got the Vera Wang Princess, which I feel like years and years.
I don't understand why she would buy so many perfumes, to be honest. Listen, guys, I never bought myself a perfume. I always got them gifted by my mom. I have like one from my mom, one from my dad, and 2 from my mom. And I still have them. I'm surprised that they still smell so really good. Sadly, I don't really wear them as much as I would because I don't want to upset my boyfriend's nose because he has a really sensitive nose. And when I would wear perfume or put on perfume in the bathroom, he would smell it, and it makes him gives him a really huge headache. I don't want that to happen to him. But I only have 3 and I barely use them. And she has like, how many does she have? She has like around 10 and 11, and at the end of the day, she's always using the one from Billie Eilish.
Years ago, maybe like a decade, I have smelled this before, but I do not remember. And yes, I went in blind. And I literally bought these online without smelling them first, but I read a lot of reviews. All right, Vera Wang Princess. That does smell good. And the bottle's super cute, purple heart. Next one is, I got Daisy Dream.
She got another one. How many? Oh my god. She's literally the thing she said that she isn't. She's literally the poop that puts on a perfume to smell a little bit better. Because no normal person would buy so many perfumes. Listen. If you are someone who is a collector of these things, I kind of would get it, I guess. But she doesn't collect. She just, I think she collects them, but I don't know.
Marc Jacobs. Yes, I did, girls. So Marc Jacobs is very popular when it comes to perfume, and the bottle, like, stunner. So let's see.
How many pumps? Okay, oh no, oh fuck. Sorry. Fuck, wrong button. Okay, I wanna Google those.
Smelling them first, but I read a lot of reviews. Vera Wang Princess.
A Vera Wing Princess? Okay, wait a second. Vera Wing Princess perfume price. Okay, it's an eau de toilette. Okay, at least it's an eau de toilette, and an eau de toilette you do need a little bit more than just one pump, and that goes for around $83. Holy fuck. I mean, yeah, around $83. Because this is marked down to 30. Okay, and what's the other one?
By Marc Jacobs Heart. Next one is, I got Daisy Dream.
Daisy Dream, okay. How to write Daisy? Daisy. Oh fuck. Daisy Dream by Marc Jacobs. Price. Okay, I'm gonna go with the, oh my fucking god, don't fucking tell me. Okay, it must be this bottle here. And this again, fucking expensive. That's another $70 or more like $80 for you guys. So she spends around, holy moly. Not that it's anything bad. Do with your money what you want to do, girl. I'm the last person who has to tell you what you want to do with it. But Jesus.
By Marc Jacobs. Like, oh my god. That smells super clean. I don't know if you guys know this, which I'm sure a lot of you do, especially if you wear perfume. It always smells different like a minute after it's been on you. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is like the whole...
Yeah, because the alcohol in it wears off. Especially with one that is not as extreme as the ones you have. These are two eau de toilettes. That's why the bottles are probably a bit bigger.
On that situation, I've had people say like, that's just a troll. And I'm so glad that there are people who genuinely are like, okay, we believe that that is not Amberlynn and Tommy. So thank you for that. But you guys, this isn't just a troll to me. This isn't just like a typical troll that I deal with constantly. I feel like this is more than that. Like, I truly feel so violated, and thankfully I'm pretty sure the account is like officially taken down by that website because Tommy contacted them. And you guys saw in my last video that they responded to it and immediately looked into it and took care of it. And I'm so glad for that, because there are some websites out there that like literally don't care about you at all. But that website literally took the time, looked into it, and actually fixed the issue. So thank you very much. I just wish we could have gotten more information. I know that's probably like not legal, because I don't think companies can just be like, yeah, so this profile is actually ran by so and so and so, which I understand why they couldn't do that. But at the same time, it's like when something as serious as this is happening, I feel like I do have like the right to know who is doing this, because
No, you don't. You fucking don't. You can speculate. Yeah, you. Do you know how you could figure out how to find out these informations? Go to the fucking police. Go to the police. They could track the IP address for you, and they could tell you then, or something like that. But and about this fucking cookie crumble video, if you guys want to know what my opinion is, who has leaked it, as I said, I do not want to accuse anyone of doing such a thing. If it is really revenge porn, then that should be brought up to the police, as I stated already. But I believe that Amberlynn Reid and Tommy have uploaded this cookie crumble video because apparently they sold this video to people for quite a buck. So I personally believe that they did it themselves, and they were caught. Amberlynn has to keep the narrative that Tommy is not a feeder. They panicked and decided that Walnut is not Tommy. It's just an opinion. It's not a fact. That's what I think.
Putting out fake sexual things of me, I heard that there's like screenshots floating around, and like someone is like making voices that sound like me in like a sexual manner. I have not seen any of this. I have only heard about it because people are contacting me, of course. Normally when something like this happens, I get a lot of people in my DMs that are very, very kind to me. But for some reason, with this situation, I have gotten so many DMs where people are like, ew, Amberlynn, you are so gross. I can't believe you would do that. That is disgusting. And I'm just like, ugh, like this troll, as you guys want to call it, even though I feel like it's bigger than that to me, like this person is ultimately ruining my reputation, because that's not me, and that's like not okay. And it's like crazy to me that people actually believe that's me. Like, it's just so absurd. And I'm sure—
Oh, you weren't the one in the video. Here's the thing, girl. They are not saying that Walnut is you because they can't prove it. I think more that they're saying that it's disgusting that you would do such a thing with a cookie. I didn't saw the video. I didn't saw it. But by what I heard, that's more than enough. This will probably be one of these videos like Two Girls, One Cup. You know the audio, but you never will see what really happened to it. You will never see the real video to it.
Sure, I could get the police involved and stuff like that, and I feel like it might have to come down to that if it continues. Because
no, you have to do it right away, because it oh man, English. If you're not doing it now, then it's out of their jurisdiction. They only have a certain time to process things like that, and if it is over that time limit, it is out of their jurisdiction, and then they can't do nothing for it. And then they can say, well, trolls are trolls. They do whatever they want.
Because as of right now, January 7th, I have not heard anything new. So that's a good thing. But I'm telling you, like, if you're watching this, the person who is doing this, like, it is illegal what you're doing, and I will get the law involved if you continue to do so. And then there's like a conspiracy of like, is Walnut the same person who like leaked my cookie crumble? And honestly, I don't have the answer for that. I do find it very strange that like these things happened at the same time though. So next thing I want to talk about is like the whole Alexis thing. I truly feel like a fool. I'm not gonna lie to you, I do. I am very much the type of person that literally like no matter what you do to me, I will forgive you. Within time, you will be.
You are not one of these people. You're not a forgiving person. We can see that with how you treat Destiny, with how you treated Beck, with how you are dealing with Feline, and now with Alexis. And apparently your mom too. You didn't even allow her to take care of your animals while you were in Wisconsin. That's why you brought them with you, because you didn't want her to come into your house, because you were so afraid that she would read your journals. To be honest though, if that would happen to Amberlynn when she was younger from her mom, then I would understand why she wouldn't want her to come inside her house. I would understand that there is some kind of a like a trust issue between the two of them. I could totally understand that. But who the fuck cares for your journals? Nobody cares. And in fact, if your mom would want to find out something about your journals, she just could watch your YouTube videos, because there are a couple of YouTube videos where you would read from your journal. Not that many, thankfully, but example, the one where you said, which one was it? I think it was one where you were still together with Beck. I think it was. So, but at the end of the day, nobody really gives a fuck. Because here's the thing, I have journals just laying around openly. Technically, my boyfriend could read them if he wants to. My mom could have read them when I was living still with my parents. Everybody could, but nobody did, because guess what? Nobody really cares. Nobody cares. Or technically nobody really cares, because there were times where people had to read somebody's journal because, for example, there were speculations of someone having murdered someone, and then it was when they were reading somebody's journal, they would see, oh hey, they were involved in it, so
be forgiven by me. That is just how I am. I don't know, I'm a pushover. I let people walk all over me. I don't know what it is. I don't have respect for myself. Like, okay, maybe
Okay, that is probably the only thing that was correct in that sentence. You do not have respect for yourself. Because someone who would respect themselves wouldn't let them turn over, wouldn't make it happen that they turn up to be over 500 pounds, if that sentence made sense. But you walk over everybody else. And if somebody dares to walk all over you, you will walk over them twice and even slander them. So the only thing that was correct in that sentence is that you have no self-respect. And I get it. If you really are mentally unwell with depression, anxiety, with BPD, PTSD, whatever, I understand that self-respect is really difficult to obtain. I can speak for myself that I don't have self-respect, or there was a time where I didn't have a lot of self-respect, where I would call myself horrible names all the time because I thought that this was the only thing that I deserved. I understand. So I would understand if she says, hey, I don't love myself. I get it. I know how it feels. But you're extremely narcissistic, and to say that you let people walk over you is a total complete lie, because there are multiple videos of you walking over everybody else's boundaries. Example, you recorded and uploaded videos of Crystal and Destiny being on the toilet. You recorded and uploaded videos showing Beck in an extremely lucid state due to the wrong medication. You did all of that, and when people are noting it, you don't do anything. You didn't even take these videos down, even though you said, oh, well, that was kind of strange that I recorded my ex-girlfriends on the toilet. I mean, think about it. You're still walking all over people.
I do know what it is. I'm literally listing it all off. But like, I wish I was able to not be like that. I think it's like once I love someone, whether it's like romantically or in a friendship way or it's family, there's almost like no turning back for me. It's very like unconditional. So like when Alexis did her whole thing that she did, we don't need to dive into that. I did end up forgiving her and I hung out with her. From my point of view, I had a good time. We vibed well. And
yeah, because you didn't pay for anything. Everybody else had to pay your drinks and food and stuff. I am just saying what Alexis has said about the whole thing. So apparently Amberlynn didn't pay for anything all the 3 times they went out together. So yeah, it's nice to get stuff for free. I never say no when somebody is offering me a drink. Saying how it is.
And I hung out with her girlfriend as well, and we also vibed and had a good time, and like they vibed well with Tommy, and like, yeah, maybe the first time it was a little awkward. It's gonna be. But I forgave Alexis, and I told her, and I was very honest with her, that like she hurt me, like what she did was wrong, and she agreed. And she apologized to both me and Tommy. But I was very, very open with the fact that like things probably aren't gonna be the same. By that I mean like before all that happened, me and Alexis were on the phone like for hours and hours, like every single day.
The other thing, however, is did you also apologize to Alexis for hurting her? Because we can agree that this friendship is toxic on both sides. I don't want to protect Alexis in any way, shape, or form. She did things wrong in that friendship as well. Absolutely. But in a how's it called? It's not an argument. No, it's argument. In an argument between 2 friends, you also need to self-reflect on the things you might have done and at least apologize for those things. Right? Example, I'm gonna go with a small anecdote. I have yelled, quote unquote, yelled at someone at work and he considers me to be one of his best friends at work. The only thing I apologize to is that I did that in the middle of the office while everybody was around, because that wasn't called for to say certain things to him in an open place where everybody could hear it. Absolutely, and I said that's not what I was intending to do. But he didn't apologize for the things he did. So I don't feel as bad anymore, to be honest. No, I do feel bad that I had to get so mean to him. But I can, and that's what I mean. You have to always self-reflect in certain things to understand, okay, you might have done something wrong to cause some kind of a reaction. It's not just you, Amberlynn, who is the victim of everything. You are causing sometimes these things, and you would need to self-reflect a little bit to understand, hey, maybe, just maybe, I have part of it and I have to apologize for it. Just an idea. It could help you. It could help so many people.
Like, she was the person that I went to, and I was the person that she went to. And I knew it wasn't going to be like that anymore because she ultimately like absolutely betrayed my trust. And she knew that. So when I filmed that 4-part Q&A series just recently that you guys watched, all of that was filmed in one day. I filmed it on December 29th and I made...
So you did upload, yeah? So you always changed your clothes? Hold on. Hold on, girl. This is a 4-part series. She always changed her clothes. She changed her clothes every time to make it seem like she's making it in 4 different days. Oh, mama.
Like every single day. Like, she was the person that I went to, and I was the person that she went to. And I knew it wasn't going to be like that anymore because she ultimately like absolutely betrayed my trust, and she knew that. So when I filmed that 4-part Q&A series just recently that you guys watched, all of that was filmed in one day. I filmed it on December 29th and I made sure to put that in the description so you guys knew that. I did change my shirt because who wants to like sit there and watch me do 4 videos in the same outfit? Like, I know I wouldn't want that. So during that Q&A series, I mentioned in it that no, Alexis is not the one who did the cookie crumble. And people asked if I resented her, and I said no. And I was saying how Alexis is in like her happy healing era and that she's very understanding and patient and kind with the fact that like things aren't how they used to be. But I said those things and scheduled those videos before Alexis went into Jordy's chat and was saying things that genuinely hurt my feelings. Saying that I could have leaked the video, saying that she only met me for the plot, and kind of betraying me again.
Everybody's betraying you. I'm asking why. She did give you another reason why she felt that this friendship wasn't working anymore, because you were using her for monetization. And we can argue if this is what Amberlynn tried to do or not. It's okay if we can argue about it, and we can also argue about if that Alexis did the same thing. Technically, they're both stupid in my eyes, but let's just agree to the fact that this friendship of theirs is toxic. It is toxic, it was always toxic, and it was never anything else than just toxic. And both of them saw an opportunity to use each other. Alexis used her for clout to make YouTube and to get some kind of monetization out of her, while Amber monetized the shit out of it as well. So they deserve each other technically. But you know what? I would still trust Alexis a bit more, just for the fact that, first of all, Alexis shows evidence. And the second thing is, Alexis doesn't have a track record of lying. The only thing that I saw really is she has a track record of being too loyal to someone and going through thick and thin with someone or for someone, which Amberlynn doesn't have either. So
truly never thought that she would do that again. So obviously when I saw that she did that, because people were messaging me and they were like, Alexis is doing it again. And I was like, doing what? Like, I was literally so confused. I thought people were lying. So I asked for a screenshot, like, show me proof. Oh, and girl, they supplied. Like, my heart dropped to the floor. I was like, damn. So obviously I contacted Alexis and I asked her like, why would you do this? And we just communicated back and forth on Snapchat via like voice messages or whatever. And from what I got out of it, she said that she didn't feel like I was an active friend in her life because I didn't communicate with her as often as she wanted me to. And that's just, it's hard for me to wrap my brain around because it's like, I understand that her and I do not communicate as much as we used to. Like again, it was daily, but I personally did not feel comfortable communicating with her daily. And I think I have every right after like what she put me through. I truly believe that you can have friends that you talk to once a week or every other week. I don't think that you need to talk to your friends every single day. Like I have friends.
That is not really what or at least that's not what I saw in the Alexis video. When I saw that video, I think it's more that after they first fall out, Alexis was kind of done with her, and there were then other things happening. For example, Amberlynn never paid for her stuff when they were going out. They had to drive her around all the time. Another thing is that, yeah, Alexis maybe didn't want this drama to happen again. And Amberlynn has used her name in the title, knowing that people will click on it, thinking that they have some kind of beef with each other again, monetizing it, and Alexis has lost her monetization due to stopping making drama videos about Amberlynn. And I don't really think, I agree that you don't have to text your best friends every day. I'm the worst friend on this planet. I sometimes don't text them for months. And I'm a horrible person for it. But I always make sure at least that they know that I love them, that I have them in my thoughts, that I always hope that they're doing well, and I have made a conscious decision to text every friend more often because I have kind of a fear of annoying people. So I kind of want to stop that and try to text these people more often. But you're not always. This is again. It would help Amberlynn to maybe self-reflect finally. Maybe she could now take this time to self-reflect and maybe think, okay, what did Alexis really tell me? What could be the reason for this fallout again? Self-reflect and be like, oh hey, yeah, I did this and I did that wrong. Maybe I should apologize to her. No pun intended. Maybe you have to be the bigger person in this whole thing for once. And apologize first. Self-reflect and apologize first. Not everybody has to apologize to you first.
Friends that I only talk to like once a week, and we have a strong relationship and a strong bond, especially once you're adults. Like people get.
No, since that fallout, girl, your friendship is gone, girl. Since that fallout, it's really visible that you guys aren't vibing with each other anymore. You're lying to yourself again. Maybe that is the point. You saw it as good, but other people maybe don't see it as something good. Maybe they just hang out because they tried to vibe with you, but maybe they didn't like the fact that Tommy was always around grabbing your belly all the time. You know what I mean?
Busy. But that's what I took out of what Alexis was saying, was genuinely just like, I did this because I don't want people to think that I leaked the video and you aren't even like an active friend in my life, even though I genuinely thought I was. I just wasn't speaking to her enough. I felt
if she is telling you you're not that active friend to me, then you can't say, well, I did. Then you, oh man, then you can, how can you hear you weren't an active friend in my life, and say, that's just because I didn't text you enough, isn't it? The first question would be in my eyes, oh, what do you mean by that? And then she could elaborate. For example, that you didn't move your ass to Wisconsin to visit her once. No, you only moved your ass when you had a girlfriend that would feed your fat ass. Sorry, I don't try to be mean here, but I would feel horrible myself. Because let me tell you one thing. I don't text my friends all the time, but I know if I would invite my friends to my home, which is 1.5 hours away from them, and most of my friends don't even have a fucking car, they would take the time to travel with the fucking train and with the fucking bus to get here. They would do that because I would do the same fucking thing for them, and I did. So did they for me. Hey, for my birthday, I invited someone that I thought was a really nice dude. And guess what? He traveled from a totally different canton after work, came to my birthday. We ate, we celebrated, then we went to karaoke, and then he drove back home, back to his canton. That's what a good friend would do. And now I know that I can trust him, that I can call him my friend, because no fucking other person would do that. No. Imagine then having the audacity to say, oh, well, it's maybe just because I didn't text her enough. It makes me angry, kinda. It makes me angry because I don't know these people and I can see that.
Like, you should respect your friends regardless of how often you speak. Like, I would have never came on here and said anything bad about Alexis. I just wouldn't have. I don't do that to my friends. I don't do that to the people I care about in my life. And I'm still not going to do that. Again.
But you did multiple live streams talking about her. So what you talking about? And the other thing is, you have to girl, you don't respect anyone. You don't respect yourself, and you don't respect anybody else. You don't respect boundaries. You don't respect other people's decisions sometimes. Girl. Dude. Hey. That is probably the reason why I shouldn't watch her videos directly from her channel. I'm so glad that I have the ad block on.
It's just more drama and more fires that I have to put out that I literally am just gonna leave for someone else to put out, because I genuinely just like don't want to be a part of it. So after I expressed myself to Alexis and pretty much told her exactly what I just told you guys, that like she was still a friend to me, like I still loved her and cared about her, just because we didn't talk every single day doesn't mean that I didn't love and care about her, etc., etc. She got really angry with me and she ended up screen recording our whole conversation. I feel like I have no privacy when it comes to that woman. So it's like the distance I was putting in between her and I makes sense. Like subconsciously, I was like, girl, keep your distance. And it's almost as if like my gut and my body and my heart and my soul like knew this was gonna happen again, which is really sad. So I ended up blocking her because...
So if you said that you thought that you knew that this is going to happen, so why did you let it happen? Brad, this speech from this neighbor, I swear, I will probably call the police. But I can only call the police at around 10, because then it's considered, in Switzerland, it's considered to be at nighttime, or like the time where you have to go, where most people go to bed. And if there's music still, then you could legally call the police on these people. But let's continue.
I only want good people in my life. I don't believe that.
Yeah, and that's why you have a feeder in your house that is not actively looking for your cat. You're not looking actively for your cat, so you're not a good person either. So.
Like, anyone is perfect. Like, we aren't robots. People will make mistakes, but like, genuinely, like, what she has done to me and the way that she reacted to like my hurt feelings towards her being in Jordy's chat, like, just makes me feel like she doesn't care about how I feel as like a human, like on just like genuine human to human.
Well, she said that she understands you, but did you understand also her? We can look up the screen recording from Alexis. We can do that. But when I saw it once, I already saw like Alexis being kind of calm and be like, "Hey, I do understand if you're angry at me. I totally get it. Blah blah blah." But you were the one who is then having a sass out of it.
Human. It doesn't feel good after everything we've been through and me forgiving her and everything. Like, it just sucks, genuinely. Like, from my end, I just want to move past all of this and be like, okay, she was a person that was in my life at one point and she's simply just not anymore. Everyone deserves friends that respects you even when you aren't around, even when you aren't looking. You deserve friends that will respect you regardless of how often you speak or anything like that. Literally, it hasn't even been 4 hours since I filmed this, and there's already an update. I'm literally in the middle of editing this, and all I can say is, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Alexis has since leaked our conversation. I genuinely don't understand the point. You are not a good friend to someone whenever you have disagreements. You have to go onto the internet to bash them, knowing the type of response your friend or ex-friend will receive. I personally want no part in this, so I'm going to finish editing this video. I'm going to schedule it, and I'm never going to speak about her again. Anyways.
But you're doing the same fucking thing too. How many times did you talk about Beck after they said that please do not talk about me ever again? How many times did you talk about Feline after they asked you to please not contact them or talk about them again? I'm sorry, girl, but you're bringing them up as well. So if it happens to you once, then it's kind of predictable.
Enough of me rambling. So one more thing, your girl did start semaglutide, and Tommy was actually the one who gave me my first shot. So I'm gonna show you that.
No, are we seeing shots? No, please no. I have a fear of
clip
of
here.
needles.
Okay,
Please
guys.
don't.
So my tripod's like lost in the wilder beans. I have to find it. So perfect timing. My semaglutide got here today. So Tommy is gonna give me my first shot. I'm nervous. I get the nervous jitters prior to this every single time, but that's okay. All right, you guys don't get to see my tum-tum because that would be embarrassing. So it's 50 units. Let me choose my spot and then get the alcohol pan. Why do I get...
Didn't she say that she didn't want to get so many units because they expired way too quickly and so the effect wouldn't work as well? So why did she get another 50 units? So in other words, she was making excuses why she quit with semaglutide. Okay, good to know.
I get so much anxiety with this. I hate needles, you guys. Ugh. To the 5, right?
Yeah.
Pinch the fat.
Well, that's if you don't have like a lot.
Baby.
Okay, we'll pinch it. 5 seconds. You want me to hold it in?
Ew, I hated that. I was so grateful that she helped me with that because I'm telling you, I could...
Okay, I'm so glad that we didn't see the needle because I for a second I got kind of quiet because I hate needles as well, and even the thought is disgusting
and
to me.
not
God
stick
damn
a
it.
needle inside of me. So yesterday was actually my first day, and it was just like perfect timing because it arrived that day, and I was like this, my fingers were crossed. I was like, please arrive, because I really needed help with the shot and I didn't want to have to like bug my mom. So this semaglutide actually is mixed with B12. When I did semaglutide before, it was mixed with like sodium something or other, and I noticed that I feel differently taking this semaglutide because last time, I'm telling you, nauseous, diarrhea, did not feel good. I was
Yeah, well, if it had sodium something in it, sodium is nothing else than, well, salt. That's why in German, for example, we don't have a word for sodium. We just use salt. And if you have too much salt in you, you will have the diarrhea and the fever and the jitters and the And that's why people with low blood pressure technically should take more salt, which is technically me. And B12, of course, it would feel different.
super tired. This time I've had 0 symptoms or side effects. Sometimes I say symptoms and people are like, Amberlynn, it's side effects. So far I have had 0. So I guess that's a good thing. I have not noticed any appetite suppressant. Usually I feel that like on the second day, but we'll see how it goes and it keeps going, and I'll definitely keep you guys updated on that. And there will be like a separate like weigh-in video. I'm not just gonna throw in a weigh-in right here. I kind of just want to have that be like a whole separate like video talking about my weight, or maybe I can put it in a vlog. I'm not really sure, but I'm just really excited to be back on semaglutide, and I genuinely hope that it works for me. But like the fact that it already feels different this time, because like the first 2 times, like I did feel things with it. Like on the second day, it was like nausea, this and that. And it's like, I have felt nothing. It's as if I didn't even take it. That worries me, of course, but it's literally only been 2 days. So I need to like slow my roll and be like, Amberlynn, give us some time. But anyways, I have rambled way long enough. This video is 45 minutes long. That is Hecticana. I'm gonna go. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Bye. Well, that was something. Can you see that I watch a lot of Kuchen TV? What a treat, bro. You know, she wants that people are stopping to talk about the cookie crumble video, while this is one of her thumbnails. Yamaga. What could we watch? You know what? I wanna watch this Alexis. What's her name again? Spider Alex, I think. Spider Alex. There she is. Did she really? This girl, bro. This girl. She literally took down all the music she made and re-uploaded all of her expose videos. We're gonna watch this. Honey, you're cooking beef. Last conversation between me and Amberlynn.
Well, well, well. I bet you guys thought I'd never be back, but here I am, ready to expose our favorite YouTuber one last time. Now, this video is not going to be like any of my previous videos. The purpose of this video is to essentially just expose the most recent and probably last conversation I have had with Amberlynn. Since this
I kind of want to do these kind of videos a bit more, but next time I'm probably gonna make sure that I also draw next to it, because I could imagine to watch these videos and draw on the side with you guys. That could be fun. If you like the idea, please let me know in the comments, because I will leave the stream up as a video if you're interested. So please let me know.
Conversation, she has blocked me on Snapchat, so I took the liberty to block her everywhere else, because why not? So let's get into it. So recently I have been perusing the reaction channels, live streams, and videos. More specifically, Oh Lordy It's Jordy and Karina Kaboom. And you may ask yourself, why is Alexis doing this if they're supposed to be friends? And my answer to that would be, I have never had a friend post a YouTube video and use resenting Alexis as a clickbait title.
There it is. This is, for example, one thing that Amberlynn could have self-reflected. Resenting Alexis and then calling her a friend. Wow. But she didn't do anything wrong, right?
Not only is she using my name as clickbait, but she didn't even let me know that she was going to be talking about me at all. And I think it's funny that she is talking about me more in her videos than she talks to me in real life. And before we get into the conversation...
Okay, yeah, she's kind of mad about the fact that Amberlynn didn't talk enough with her. So I can say, okay, it's kind of stupid to be mad about that, because even though Amberlynn doesn't really do a lot, she's still having other things to think about, like friends and stuff. Well, that didn't really age that well. Never mind.
And I just want to disclose that after my last video that I made about Amberlynn before we had reconciled, my YouTube channel was, I don't know, striked or flagged. But essentially, I lost the appeal and I lost my monetization privileges until like late February. So I will not be making any money off of this video, but it has never been about the money for me. I don't care. I know that Karina has mentioned, like, Alexis, why are you...
Well, I wish I could believe that, but to be honest, the fact that you were a friend of Amberlynn, knowing the track record that she has, and knowing that you were a troll at the beginning, or at least a hater, it makes it really unbelievable then to say that you never did that for the money. It's really hard to believe. I'm sorry, Alexis. Names. I'm so sorry that I don't believe that, but you're making it really, really hard.
You giving this information out for free? Well, I was unplatformed. So, either way, the information is going to be given out for free. But like I've mentioned many times, I'm not doing this for the money. I'm doing this to speak on my experiences and the things that I have went through being in Amberlynn's life. So let's get into the conversation.
Girl, the new tea is that you insinuated that I leaked the cookie crumble video. That's crazy work. Is that true that you said that? I mean, I guess I should go to the person. So I'm coming to you asking if that's true.
Everyone asked if I leaked it, and I said, no, she probably did. But, like, I was kidding. I wasn't like, oh my God, yes, she for sure leaked it. I know it for a fact. I was just being silly.
Girl, be so fucking for real. Like, these people don't know your personality. They don't understand who you are. So if you say, no, she probably did, they're going to take that as fact. They're going to take that as Alexis thinks that Amberlynn leaked the cookie crumble video. And I know that you know that, Alexis. Like, you are smart. I've known you for over a year now. And you know how these people have treated me my whole YouTube career. And you know the way that they take things. So it's like, why would you say that? That's like crazy work, for real. Come on. Like, why? It's just causing me more issues. Like, I did not leak the video. My girlfriend didn't do it. I have stuck up for you so much saying you didn't do it. It's just like crazy that you would say that. Like, imagine like if I said something like that. Like, no, I didn't do it. My girlfriend didn't do it, but Alexis did. Like, I am frustrated with you. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't know. I feel like you actually don't care. So Thank you for answering the question. Thank you for being honest, I guess.
I understand you're frustrated, and I'm sure that, you know, if you really didn't like this video, that you're upset about it. And at the end of the day, I'm sure that we all know that it was actually Erica or Brittany or whatever, and they were trying to make a quick buck or trying to expose you or whatever. Her and Brittany probably got into another fight or whatever and got mad at each other about whatever happened with you and whatever, wanted to seek revenge. I don't know, but like, I feel like, yeah, maybe I don't care. Maybe you're right. Maybe I do not care, because like, it's like, you're not an active friend to me anymore. So like, I don't care what happens. Like, obviously, like, of course I want you to be happy and healthy, and I am hoping good for your well-being, but like, I don't care about this little shit. Like, I have my own life, I have my own hobbies, I have my own job, like, I have my own friends that are active parts of my life. So like, no, I don't really care anymore. Like, I don't. Like,
I first wanted to let her cook about the whole thing again, but the thing is, with you're not being an active friend to me. Yes, I find it stupid that she's angry at Amberlynn that she didn't text her every day like they used to. I kind of get it. I kind of find it stupid. But at the end of the day, an active friend also means that they would take time to, for example, visit you, or, for example, hanging out with you more often, or things like that. And I think Alexis has realized that the only reason why she saw Amberlynn these 3 times was because of Tommy, and only because Amberlynn took the time to see Tommy but not her, apparently loving her so much that they even flirted with each other to some extent. Do I believe that Alexis maybe still has some feelings for her? I guess it's a bit difficult, but it wouldn't really surprise me or something. Let's listen.
honestly, like, YouTube is a joke, and everybody's gonna say what they want to say, and you should know that by now. You should know that people are gonna say what they want to say, and people make shit up. Like, I don't know why you care so much still. Like, people are gonna say whatever the fuck. Just let it be. Just let them say it. Like, there's so many videos that were made about me. Did I watch them? Fuck no. Did I read the comments? Fuck no. Because I know that I'm gonna want to defend myself, and people are gonna say some fucking off-brand shit. I don't care. People are like, oh, your fucking music is AI. I'm sorry, the company that distributes my music, they specifically put on there that you are not allowed to release any computer generated or AI generated content. So like, I could go and make a video about this and be like, oh my god, you guys are fucking la 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 la, and you know nothing, and my company that distributes my music, la la la, and I could show them screenshots and I could show them proof, but like, I just don't care, dude. Like, and like, it just isn't worth it. So I understand that this is like kind of a bigger deal than a music accusation. Like, I realize that, you know, there is nudity or like minor nudity involved, but then like, you need to actually take the steps to find out who and what, and actually maybe, you know, get a lawyer so they can get a warrant, or, you know, find somebody that does, you know, IP stuff, or IT stuff, so they can find an IP address and see who leaked it. Like, if you want to know stuff, like, you need to start really like taking matters into your own hands and not just like trying to place blame on people.
Okay, I just noticed that she has deleted 2 chats, so I don't know what they were. Anyway, don't really matter. But I see what Alexis was trying to say. Amberlynn is on YouTube for over 11 years, and she's feeding the trolls like the lol cow she is. And I do have to agree with Alexis on this part. I'm a small content creator. I don't even really consider myself to be a content creator. I'm that small. I appreciate every single subscriber and follower, absolutely, but I'm a really small content creator. Anyway, I did get sometimes some bad shit. And on YouTube, I had comments saying horrible things. And that's okay. I mean, it's their opinion. The only thing I did was giving them a heart. But I didn't really give them the benefit of reacting to the extent like an Amberlynn Reid would do all the time. And yeah, as I already said, like Alexis said it too, if you don't want this video to be up, you should lawyer up, you should get a lawyer and get the warrant to see if you can track the IP address, or go to the police and file a English, but you know what I mean. So yeah, it's and Amberlynn said in her video that Alexis was starting to get angry, but I didn't hear Alexis getting angry in any way. She's maybe a bit annoyed, of course, probably because of the whole thing, I guess. But I don't think that she's saying it that extremely angry. Annoyed for sure, but not like angry. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just too European.
You know, I don't know how to help you. Like, should I be talking in Jordy's live stream? Probably not. But like, I don't know. I think it's funny, and people are nice to me there. So like, and I like that's the place. That's the platform. Since I'm not doing YouTube videos anymore, that's the platform where I can be like, no, I didn't do this, and people will vouch for me. You know, like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you. And also, I just want to say that I wasn't involved at all in your community or watching reaction channels or even watching your channel until you posted resenting Alexis as a title of one of your videos. And I had no idea that you were even talking about me until someone sent me a screenshot of the title of your video, and I was like, what the fuck? Because you didn't even like mention it to me, like, hey, I'm gonna talk about you in my video, or hey, like, I'm gonna put your name in my video, and it's gonna be clickbait, and it's gonna be suggestive, and it's gonna make people think that I resent you, but don't worry, I'm gonna set the record straight. Like, you said nothing. Okay, so like, I mean, you're once again, you're like monetizing our friendship. Like, I'm not making any money off of anything that I'm saying about you, nor do I care to. Like, the videos that I made, only one of the videos was even monetized, matter of fact. And I didn't even make that much money off of it. I made like $250, and I like don't care about the money. That's the thing, is I don't care about the money. I made those videos to get my voice out, to set the record straight, like, to talk about my experience, like, but it's never been about the money for me. But like, you're still monetizing our friendship, and like, I don't know what to say to you. Like, you have a choice if you want to be my friend or not, and honestly, we aren't really friends anymore, you know? Like, I've called you a couple times since you've been in Oklahoma. You don't call me back. You don't even text me to acknowledge that I've called you. And then on my birthday, you are, you know, telling me you're seeing me in Jordy's live stream, you know, talking about this or that, and that you still love me and that you still care about me, but you couldn't even like go out of your way to tell me happy birthday. So like, in my mind, that's a manipulation tactic. You still want to keep me quiet. And before people were even saying that she's manipulating you. She wants to keep you quiet. That's why she's keeping you around. I had already felt that way. Like, because you aren't an active part of my life. And I understand why you're not an active part of my life. But then stop talking about me and stop telling people that we're friends.
Okay, I do want to let these people first cook before I go in with a response to anything. So, again, with the part of the active friend, I see it now. I see what she means. The other thing is, yeah, Amberlynn will always see benefit in people. If you don't have, if you are not beneficial to her, she will not want you to be around her. That is an issue that a lot of people sadly had with her. Example, Beck. I'm so sorry, Beck. Beck had the was only valuable to Amberlynn because Beck drove them around to get fast food. Beck made sure that they brought water for them to clean. Beck would be on live streams with them to monetize the breakup, to then monetize the whole thing around it. Amberlynn would do the same thing with Feline. She would do the same thing with Destiny. She did the same thing with Crystal. She did it with everyone and anyone. And if she doesn't see an active value, if it is in monetization or in practical ways, like driving around or something, she would not care about you. And the only reason why, I don't know, Alexis will probably never see this, but I still gonna talk to her like she would look like she's watching it. Alexis, if you watch this for some reason, the only reason, and now by watching the whole thing a bit further into it, the only reason why she had you around was because you were her human journal. That is the only reason why she had you around, because she wants to have someone who maybe has BPD. This is just an opinion with BPD, because she knows that these people have attachment issues, and she knows that as soon as someone with BPD is attached to someone, it's really difficult for them to let go. So you became instantly her human journal. She would talk with you about her struggles, but I believe that she never really cared about your struggles. That's why she didn't even care to give you to say happy birthday to you. I'm gonna say it right now. Happy birthday. A bit too late, but happy birthday. But yeah, as soon as she started to figure out, okay, you have no value, that's when she dropped you like a sack of potato. And technically what you're doing here is doxing messages, but we all know that she won't do anything about it. So yeah, I'm quite glad that you are seeing it, Alexis, because everybody should stay away from people like her. People like her are no good. They're just feeding from your energy. Talking from someone that also works with tarot cards and witchcraft. People like Amberlynn Reid are like vampires. They are sucking out your energy.
You know? Okay, so if I was keeping you in my life because you have something on me or some tea or whatever, I'm telling you, whatever it is, you would have already spilt it, number one. Number two, I would have never like hung out with you in person. That was me going out of my way because I actually view you as a friend. I don't believe that every friendship's, what am I trying to say? I don't believe that every time I have a friend, like I need to talk to them 24/7. Like I don't understand. Like it seems like every time I lose a friend, it's because I don't talk to them enough. That just happened with Abby. That happened with Eric and Ricky. It's like, why do I have to talk to my friends 24/7? Like, that's not the way that I work. And yes, I was like that with you at one point, but things changed since then. And it's like, I can be an active friend and us still talk like once a week or however long. Like, there doesn't have to be like a set in stone of how often we should talk to be considered friends. Like, that's insane to me. I think that even if we didn't talk for a full month, I want you to know that I am a loyal enough friend and I care enough as a person that you'll never catch me talking shit about you. Like, that's insane work, that just because I don't talk to you the amount that you want, that this is what happens. Like, that's crazy to me. And yeah, Jordy's chat is only nice to you when you and I have some sort of beef going. And honey, you're cooking the beef. I don't even like beef in this situation. Like, what is even happening? Like, literally, I don't know. I just don't know what to say. This is like coming out of like left field. I'm not monetizing anything. People have been asking if you and I are friends. I talked about you for less than 30 seconds in a 18-minute video. I'm not monetizing our friendship, nothing like that. I'm answering a real quick question. Again, sticking up for you. Again, saying kind things about you, because that's who I am and that's who I will stay being, regardless of what you say or do when it involves me. Like, because I'm just not that person. I don't go low, and I don't plan on it. You literally have nothing on me. Like, it's starting to become like super frustrating to me that like I forgive you because of the fact that like I cared about you. That's why I forgave you. And I wanted to meet you because I loved you as a friend. And it's like being twisted into something that like is really creepy, in my opinion. I don't keep people in my life because of any like manipulation tactic. I keep people in my life because they do something good for me, and that's how it should be with everyone in everyone's life. And yeah, I don't know, I just feel like this is definitely coming out of left field, and now I'm rambling. I'm gonna go now. Bye.
Bit rich, saying that you don't monetize on this friendship while you have her name in the title. You're at least monetizing the suspicion that there could be some kind of beef between the two of you. And yeah, you have to expect a reaction. It always happens. It will always happen that there are people who will have a reaction, maybe. So color me surprised when someone like Alexis, where you know that has a short temper sometimes, would react in some degree. And again, you're not listening. It's stupid that she is angry at you for not texting her enough. But at the other hand, did you plan to go visit her in Wisconsin even before that beef all happened, even before the first fallout? Because I don't think so. If it wasn't for Tommy, you would have never visited Wisconsin. And that is the issue. You don't go out of your way to see people in person. You just use them. The reason why you wanted to see Tommy is because you wanted to bang her.
Amberlynn, I'm truly actually speechless, because like you're just saying a lot of fluff. Like, you're just using a lot of filler vocabulary here, like, and making yourself seem like you're this amazing friend going out of your way for me. Okay, if you were such an amazing friend, you couldn't even wish me a happy birthday. If you were such an amazing friend to me, you could, I don't know, return my calls or like acknowledge the fact that I've called you. If you want to talk shit about me in your videos, go ahead. But at the end of the day, if you're putting my name in your video for clickbait, because people want to know what's going on between us. If you're putting my name in your video saying you resenting Alexis, that's clickbait. And you did monetize that video. So therefore, you are monetizing our friendship still. You can say you're not. Doesn't matter how long you talked about me for. You still monetize the video and you still put my name in there as clickbait. Like, I don't know. I don't get what you don't understand. Like, you can't manipulate me, Amberlynn. You can't. Nobody can. Okay? So just like...
Well, she did... Sorry, I have to interrupt her right into the sentence, but she apparently manipulated you enough that you reconsider to be her friend again. To some extent. So, that's about that. But she's right. She's absolutely right. She did use a lot of filler words to make it seem like she is this amazing person, but didn't even consider to wish her happy birthday.
Enough is enough. Like, we don't have to be friends. I don't care. You're not an active part of my life. I don't care. I have friends in my real life. I've been best friends with my best friend for 20 years.
Damn.
And she lives 15 minutes away from me. And I see her 2-3 times a week. Like, that is a real friendship to me. And even if we do go, you know, a couple weeks without seeing each other or talking to each other, like, I know at the end of the day, that is my best friend. You know? I don't feel that way with you.
In German, we would say Rede Löwe, which technically means speak lion. You speak like a lion. Rede Löwe. Rede.
And like, of course there are friends that I have that I don't talk to or see sometimes for months. But I know that they're still my friend because it's a feeling. I don't feel supported by you. I don't feel like you care about what's going on in my life. I just don't know what to say to you anymore. And we don't have to continue to be friends. But if that's the case, then stop posting me in your videos, stop putting me in your titles for clickbait, and stop talking about me. Like, if you're gonna talk about me, I'm gonna talk about you. The only difference is you're monetizing what you're saying. I'm not. I don't care. I've never cared about the money. I still don't to this day, or I'd be making videos. And you think that I don't have anything more to say to you? I sure do. I sure could. So, I don't know. I don't know what to say to you. But, like, also, I don't care about Abby. You never met her. It was a romantic interest at one point. She's a weirdo. She's 20 years old. That is your relationship with her is nothing comparable to your relationship with me. Okay? So please do not compare me to that child.
Okay, so at the end of the day, all I can say is, like, I've done nothing to you that warrants you talking about me online in that way. Like, putting out there that I could have leaked it, putting out there that you only met me for the plot, putting out there that we're not really friends. It's all kind of, like, shocking to me because that's not the way that I viewed our friendship. Yeah, we don't talk as much as we used to, but, like, we still talked. Like, I have those messages. I have that in my phone. And, like, we recently talked. I'm telling you, recent. Like, you were sending me pictures and, like, I was saying how happy I am for you because you deserve it. And, like, you're saying the same thing to me. Like, I don't have the mental capacity to have a friendship where I talk to them 24/7.
Again, it's not about that. Yo, do you listen? She even said that she has a friend that she sometimes doesn't see for weeks. But at the end of the day, like she said, she knows that this is her friend. You don't have to talk with people 24/7 to be friends. You have to be a friend, and you are not a friend.
I felt good and comfortable talking to you as much as we did. And we talked weekly. You know, we caught up with each other. We checked in with each other. Like, I don't know. I genuinely just don't see the issue. Yes, our friendship has changed from how it once was, but who knows, with time, it could have gotten back to how it was, but at this rate, I don't see that happening. And I don't know, I think you just want more from me than I
am capable of giving, because like I'm doing my best being a good friend to you. And I don't know, I wasn't really comparing you to Abby. I was just saying in general, it just seems like people want more out of me than I can like give. Like, I try to be a good friend to all my friends, and I don't know, if I'm just not like good enough, then that's fine. We can move on from this friendship. I will never say anything bad about you, regardless of the way that you're making me feel in this current moment. And I hope that you do the same for me.
So this wall of text is my response, my last response to...
I don't know if she's reading. I want to read it first with you guys. This is honestly a bunch of bullshit, and it really just shows how far your head is up your ass, Amberlynn. I never did anything to you for you to talk about me online. I'm sorry, what? Let's go back to the Boss Ball live streams. Let's go back to the reasons I was even crying over you in the first place. Our friendship never would have went back to how it was because Amberlynn doesn't care about anyone except for Amberlynn. You want more from me than I can give. Acknowledging the fact that I called you would be a start considering you're on the phone with Emily all day, every day. Bro, use comas or what's. And at this point, thank you. You're not gonna have any friends except Emily, but that's probably how she wants it anyway. I'm doing my best being a good friend to you. How the fuck? You're an awful friend. You don't ask me how I am. You don't call me. You don't even wish me happy birthday. You're such a manipulative person, Amberlynn, and I can't believe I'm just finally seeing it.
What she had said. And it says, this is honestly a bunch of bullshit, and it really just shows how far your head is up your ass, Amberlynn. I never did anything for you to talk about me online. I'm sorry, what? Let's go back to the Buzzball live streams. Let's go back to the reason I was even crying over you in the first place. Our friendship never would have went back to how it was because Amberlynn doesn't care about anyone except for Amberlynn. You want more from me than I can give. Acknowledging the fact that I called you would be a start considering you're on the phone with Emily all day, every day. And at this point, you're not going to have any friends except Emily, but that's probably how she wants it anyways. I'm doing my best being a good friend to you. How the fuck? You're an awful...
Is she, now that I'm listening after reading it, is she implying that Emily is trying to isolate Amberlynn? Ooh, saucy. That's juicy. Because keeping in mind that we know that Emily is a feeder. Keeping in mind that. Who?
Awful friend. You don't ask me how I am. You don't call me. Couldn't even wish me a happy birthday. You're such a manipulative person, Amberlynn, and I can't believe I'm just finally seeing it. And then I realized that she blocked me on Snapchat, so I sent her a...
My other snaps aren't sending. I sent you a voice recording. Don't worry, I screen recorded the whole conversation on Snap before you could block me, Pooks.
Text. And I said, don't worry, I screen recorded the whole conversation on Snap before you could block me, Pooks. Honestly, I don't have much to say about this. I think the conversation really speaks for itself. And honestly, I think I'm more interested in what reaction channels have to say about it, honestly. So let me know what you guys think about this correspondence between Amberlynn and I. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a like and subscribe, even though I'm not monetized anymore. Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay. This is the last video we are going to see about it. Let me just make myself a bit bigger for a second so we can talk about it. Will streams like that be more often? If you think that these videos or these streams are fun, then of course I would like to continue with those. My thoughts about this whole thing. my opinion is that Amberlynn has uploaded this cookie crumble video. My opinion is that Amberlynn has only friends because she sees benefits. That's also the reason why she reconciled with her mom, but didn't let her into her apartment when she was in Wisconsin. I believe that Emily is a feeder. And to be quite blunt, I would be surprised if Amberlynn even survives this year. Because if she is going to continue in this rate, I mean, think about it. We have the 14th of January now, and we see how far this shit is already going. This is probably the best season of Amberverse that we ever had for a long time, for sure. But it's also getting, to some extent, it's also getting really, really dangerous. To the fact that we know that Emily is a feeder, and Amberlynn would continue to protect someone like Emily. So yeah. Streaming wise, by the way, before I end the stream for today, because it's getting late, I still have to take a shower. Let me make a bit bigger. That's good. Before I go to bed, before I go take a shower and then go to bed, I would like to first say a couple of things. I would like to stream tomorrow again. If something happens, I will let you know. Tomorrow we will then play Dead by Daylight again. I do love Dead by Daylight, so I want to continue with those. I also have started to draw something for Valentine's Day, so keep an eye on it. And again, if you guys like this kind of reaction streams, let me know. I would love to hear your opinion. What else? Yeah, so tomorrow we will stream Dead by Daylight. I'm not sure if we're gonna stream on Thursday as well, but I will try to also to at least stream on Friday again, and that will be an art stream. Maybe I can ask with if I could stream again with Sweeney and Blaumoon, as they had to stream a couple of times without me due to these reasons. But I can ask if we can stream together again. What else? I think that's it. Right? Is that it? Cool. Well then, I gonna head to the shower, get myself a nice shower, then crawl into my freshly made bed. So I hope this was a fun stream. I had some fun doing something totally different. I will get back into streaming, and by the way, I will also keep you updated on some live things, because in my life, hopefully soon, there will be a lot of changes again, and I'm so excited to show them to you. I'm also working to make more videos and for YouTube. So I'm really trying this year to make more content. So keep an eye on that. Make sure to either follow me on Twitch or follow me on YouTube. Please consider to also check out my other social media. I also want to inform you about my manga project that I'm working on my Ko-Fi. Please check it out, and if you have some time, maybe consider to leave a donation there or even become a member there. If you don't have the money, of course you don't have to. A simple check on my Ko-Fi page means a lot to me already. You find all the links in the description down below. If you also want to commission me, you can also commission me now on VGen. You again can find all of my links in the description below on my link tree. So that was now all. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you guys a wonderful evening. Take care of yourself, drink a lot of water, take your vitamins, and I will see you guys maybe tomorrow already again. Bye bye. Bye guys. I love you. Love you. Love you. Bye.